Welcome back to the channel, Adam from RC Action Australia. Big thanks to everyone who has liked and subscribed to the channel. If you haven't already liked and subscribed, hit that notification button, hit the like and subscribe button, and your support is very much appreciated. Also, go and check me out on Facebook and Instagram. I'll chuck all those links down below in the description. So, as we know, everyone at the moment's taking delivery of their Top Force Evo. There's so much of them out on the socials at the moment. On YouTube, people are rushing to build them and get all those pictures out. Now, obviously, this is a clone car that I built. You can go and check out the full sort of build series on this on the channel, so I won't go into it too much. But today's video is going to be about a Top Force build that I recently have done, and I just wanted to sort of showcase that and really just show everyone that there's, you can build a pretty cool Top Force that doesn't have to be an Evo or an Evo clone. So I just wanted to showcase that just to break up all the Evo action that's happening at the moment, I guess. So to sort of lead me into where I went with this project, I had a subscriber of mine, Bradley. He's got an Instagram page, I think it's called That Radio Control Guy. Sent me a Top Force. It was very, very rough. Pretty much the only parts I used were the diffs out of it, the internal parts of the diffs. But then again, I did completely rebuild those. I started from scratch, and I'm pretty sure I've created a fairly nice looking Top Force. So where did I get the idea from it? So obviously this isn't a Top Force. I picked this up online, not necessarily for the car, but it actually came with a set of original, brand new in packet Top Force Spire Spike tyres. Now, obviously, I haven't put them on this car because I do plan on putting them either on my clone Evo or on the Evo Re-Re. But I really liked the colour of this car. So it sort of led me down the path of, hey, how about if I build a Top Force that obviously one of my subscribers has sent to me. I'll fully build it, we'll paint it this beautiful purple colour. It'll look very, very nice with the Evo decals. So as you can see, this is what we've come up with as a final product. I think it looks absolutely awesome, in my personal opinion. And today's video is pretty much just to break up all the Evo and the grey, and there's going to be a lot of Top Forces hitting all the socials, like I said, that are going to be just either Evo clones or the new Re-Res. So I just wanted to break that up and show you a bit of a custom Top Force build that does have some Evo sort of look to it with the decals and whatnot, but at no stage did I set out to actually build an Evo or build an Evo clone. It was purely just to build something custom, something that'll pop, and I think that it's really, really come together quite nicely. So when I first got the car, I'll show you what I've done with the chassis. As this is a aftermarket body, it was a Penguin racing body, I believe. It was the only one I could get at the time, and as I said, I think it's a pretty good re-re of an original body, whatever you want to call it. So what did we start off with here? So like I said, the car was in a pretty bad shape. As you can see, it's immaculate and brand new now, and I've done some pretty custom work with the under tray there as well. So I'll just take you through what we've done. So like I said, everything got pretty much thrown in the bin bar the ball diffs, and I started again from there. So the car had some pretty awful cheap shocks on it. So I had a set of Top Force shocks that were on my Evo clone that I built, that I put the high caps on, as you can see. So I had a set of the standard shocks left over, so I put those on. I then noticed that there was some cracks in the gearbox cases in the original car that I was sent. So I thought, hey, let's do something a bit custom. So I purchased off a local seller here in Australia the TAA2 red gearbox cases. So I've popped those on. They are identical to the normal black cases, and I do believe that there was various TAA2 variants that were made. You could get red cases, blue cases, and even a nice sort of gunmetal silver colour gearbox cases. So that's that was just a nice sort of hop-up feature that I put on the car. We've got some DFO3 wheels and tyres, so they're going to be really good for sort of probably some more on-road running, is which I've sort of built this car for, more so than off-road. I wasn't trying to build a Top Force Evo, but I did sort of stick the decals off the decal sheet on the top plate, just to sort of give the top plate something, because it was looking a bit plain there. We've got a Sport Tune motor, new Sport Tune motor in there. We've got a Hobbywing 1060, and I've got a low profile servo and just a Fly Sky radio gear. What else have we done? I put a brand new set of ball bearings in the car, and obviously we have painted it PS18 metallic purple. I think it's an awesome looking colour, and I have used the MCI Racing Top Force Evo decals just to give it that extra pop, because I do find I actually prefer these decals, the colour scheme, over the existing Top Force decals. And again, I'm not a fan of the Evo rear wing decals. Obviously, you've got the impressive numbers. Not overly sure. I don't really think I like that. Then again, everyone's different. So this being a custom build and not trying to be an Evo, I use the Top Force decal, and I think it actually looks quite nice, and sort of the car flows with that, like a similar theme of the colour scheme right up to the wing as well. So I have done some testing on this. It's actually a beautiful car to drive. It's very, very smooth. Hopefully, that was before I got the tyres and wheels on it. I just had some normal Top Force tyres on it. So obviously we'll get some run footage on this in the future on the channel. But yeah, today's video I just wanted to show you my Top Force build that I pretty much built out of an absolute wreck that a subscriber had sent me. I think it's turned out quite nice, and yeah, let me know what you think in the description down below. And like I said, it's not trying to be an Evo, it's not trying to be an Evo clone, it's just something different, something custom, and I think it's probably going to be quite refreshing at the moment, because everybody obviously is posting Top Force Evos, Top Force Evo clones. People are getting in and saying, oh, here's my original Top Force Evo before all the fake ones are flooding. So yeah, just a nice build, a little bit different to what everyone else is doing at the moment, and as I said, I've been building this for actually quite a few months, and it's just been difficult to actually get parts, as we know at the moment. So I'll leave today's video there. Hopefully you enjoyed what I've built. Leave some nice comments down below. As you can see, I've got some other different cars at the moment. Obviously got the Baja King. I've also done the Baja Champ in the past. We've got a sort of custom Super Hornet there, and I'm sort of rotating some of the other different cars that I have in the collection behind me there. So I'll leave today's video there, and I'll catch you on the next video. Bye.